Hey guys, welcome back to Tarot by Cherie. How's everybody doing today? We're going to get started right away on today's reading and see what beautiful messages Spirit may have. Wow. So somebody's getting ready to have some kind of unbelievable experience here regarding like a financial windfall, it looks like. Okay, so you're going through this period of time where you might feel like there's not enough, you're tired of struggling, it's bringing in some sadness and a burden. But here I'm seeing a great big change on its way. All right, I'm seeing the very thing that you've been wanting coming to fruition, dead center here. This is something you wanted for yourself, but for those of you who have families and children, this is very important to you as well. And over here I'm seeing this has to do with who you are, Aquarius. This has to do with you and you alone. This is coming to Aquarius only. You are the star. They want you to know what a beautiful bright light you're carrying, and that you all are this lighthouse. And we've been talking about this. So you've come back at this time purposefully to experience what you're about to experience, Aquarius. And I do see this money, this great, it just looks like a huge inflow of money coming in, and I see you doing beautiful things with these monies. I see you helping others, helping out your families and communities as well. All right, so let's continue on this. Guys, I am still offering a $15 reading if you're interested. I also offer phone readings, guys. So if you want me to hone into your specific energy alone, these are public readings. So I just pick up on different people's energies that I get. But if you want me to hone in onto your specific reading, see what services I do offer, just click on the description below the video, the more button, and email me. So I'm seeing a feminine. It looks like you took some kind of a break, or this could be an illness as well. You might be feeling sick in some manner. You might have just recently found out you have something going on. All right. There's also something you're wanting, something you've been wanting for a long time. And I feel like this is for somebody who is actually sick. You've been sick for a while. This is not something you just found out about. All right. So this has been ongoing, and I'm seeing the thing you've been wanting in actuality is you're tired of feeling sick. You want healing. All right. I, for one, am sending you some healing energy, some hugs, some love, and hopefully, you know, you're receiving that on your end. But I'm also seeing that this healing you've been wanting for a very long time, you have the card of balance right next to that. So I feel like you're going to receive this healing very soon. Okay, one of the things you can do if you've never tried this before is grounding. Okay, no, for some of you it might be cold outside, for others not. You're only going to need to stand on the ground for a quick minute. This happens immediately. So go outside barefoot. Do this every day. Do it once or twice a day, whatever you like. You're not going to catch pneumonia if you're only out there for a quick minute. All right, so make sure you have no socks on and just stand on something that is grounding, like the dirt, like not cement, but maybe, you know, real wood, a tree, or something that is part of the earth. Okay. This is something that has been used for hundreds of years, and I believe it to be that. You know, somebody can look that up. I don't know how long people have been doing grounding for, but it works. I've done it. I've had to do it. I've had terrible knee pain for years, and my knee pain is almost all but gone. All right, I did this on a steady basis pretty much. There were even days I missed, and this helped me tremendously. So try that out. All right, let's keep going. Someone's about to reach some very vital and intense success in something you've been working on. This is going to be shocking even to you. The intensity of this success that you're about to reach, it's going to bring in a ton of joy and happiness, because you never thought in a million years that you would be able to reach this point. And it's not that you didn't have faith in yourself. Okay, you did have some help with this. You're going to have some help with this along the way. All right, some of you have already reached this surge of energy that helped you reach your full capabilities, and some of you are on your way. You're moving toward this. This has to do with abilities, guys. This has to do, your success is directly correlated with your abilities, okay? And I'm seeing those of you who already reached your magnificent success. Please comment below the video. Let us know what you do and what you did to reach the success. Please keep it down to 2 sentences. I like to read all of the comments. This also may be for some of you who are just about ready to get there. You're like this close. You're this close. So if any of you have any idea that you are ready to give up because you've been trying really hard and you haven't had the success, keep going. Keep going, okay? I'm seeing somebody caused a lot of issues for some of my Aquariuses today, or at least one of you. I'm seeing there's people around you or a person around you who is getting into your business or just rubbing you the wrong way. This person is generally somebody who does this, might be at the workplace, might be a family member or a friend, but this person rubs a lot of people the wrong way. They seem to have some kind of toxic nature, or some means that they just make people want to ignore them. People move away from this person. People tend to ignore this person because of all the negativity that is attached to this person, I want to say. They are not honest. They might tell lies. They are eons from coming into their authentic selves. They're total opposite, third dimensional, very low energy, very dense energy. All right, and I'm seeing today specifically one of my empaths, or many of you, this person is doing something that is literally confusing you and maybe the people around you. Okay, if this is you, please comment below the video. Wow, Aquarius. Something you've been holding on to and wanting and wishing for. Something is going to come into play this week that is a missing piece to whatever this is. This has to do with your finances, and you're so intelligent. You're going to get the clarity needed to fill this void, this missing piece, okay? So I don't know if this is like information that was needed, or I feel like that's kind of what it is. That's how I'm feeling. But this has been stopping you not having this final piece or this knowledge that you're going to gain on your own through some kind of, this could be telepathy, actually. You could be picking up someone else's thought and running with this and not even understanding where this thought came from. But whatever it is, I'm seeing, again, success for my aquas. I'm seeing all the things that you've wanted in your lifetime that you kind of kicked to the curb, thought like, these things are never going to happen for me. Well, get ready, because they're all going to come in. They are all snowballing and moving toward you. This is a culmination of your wishes and dreams regarding love, falling in love with someone, having somebody deeply love you back and give you what is needed for your happiness. Also, financially, to give you feelings of security, but also support you in what you do financially, and just being able to take care of your family like never before. Okay, so I'm seeing these beautiful things coming for you. It all evolves around success today, guys. I'm getting success as a big word today in your lives, a big thing happening in your lives, and someone's making a decision All right, somebody broke your heart and now you have a decision to make. You're making this decision on how to treat this whole scenario, basically. Like, how do I deal with this? How do I deal with this person who hurt me? And what needs to be said to this person? I see that you're going to come out smelling like a rose, okay? Because you know you're going to know exactly what to say to this person. And somehow this is all going to work itself out. And if this is you, please comment below the video. Guys, I'm also a life coach. So if some of you are just feeling really bad, you can get me on the phone. I offer a lot of different services. There's something there for everyone. If you just need somebody to bounce some things off of, or you want to do like a part reading, part, life coaching session, you can do that as well. All right. Click on the description below the video and check out what I have to offer there. Here I'm seeing somebody feeling defensive regarding love. All right, so there was an opportunity. It looks like there's an opportunity for you to hook up with this person that you already met. You met this person through some type of event or some friends, and you're unsure. You're unsure if you should go out with this person. I believe that they're asking if it's okay to give this person your phone number, if they can contact you. This person wants to contact you. All right. You're unsure of this whole thing. You only met this person once. And I do see over here, there is a great possibility for you with this person. All right. Spirit is saying you have the Ace of Wands here at the end of the reading to go with this. This is like a card that says stand up for your beliefs, stand up for yourself, okay? So you might have to stand up for yourself, which it looks like you are doing. And because this person might be a little pushy, trying to fix you up with this person. However, over here, I'm seeing this person's going to be really good for you. This connection is going to be really good for you, all right? So if you're up in the air about it, I would give this person a chance. All right, I'm going to keep it short today, guys, because I do have a very busy day. I'm bombarded with readings. I don't mind. I love doing your readings. So I know some of you even ask me, is it okay? I just had a reading last week. I'll do as many readings as you wish, because I'm not going to lie, they do also help me financially, and I am being shadow banned right now. So I am in a situation where the more the merrier. It's helpful to me. Also, if you haven't hit that like button, re-hit the subscription button. The shadow banning is pushing you all off of the subscriptions. That helps me. I appreciate you very much. I'm seeing the Strength card. There's something very spiritual next to this Strength card for my Aquas, okay? They want you to focus on spirit this week, things that are spiritual, all right? That doesn't necessarily mean they're telling you to go to church, but they want you to connect with whoever it is that you pray to, all right? They also want you to recognize your loved ones that have passed on, all right? They're around you every day, and, they feel that you are mentally becoming open enough at this point within, these readings, and where I'm taking you all on this journey. I am the bridge to get you into this fifth dimension and fifth dimensional feelings, okay? Fifth dimensional frequencies. So I feel you're ready for this. Your loved ones are around you every single day, guys, okay? Your ancestors are with you, birthdays, children's birthdays, holidays. If you, ever feel like somebody's standing behind you and you turn around, there's no one there, there actually is, okay? And it's nothing to be freaked out about, all right? Unless bad things are happening, which I don't think they are, just know that these are, we don't die. These are your loved ones coming around and letting you know they love you, and they're all around you. They're still with you, just in spirit, okay? So spiritual card coming in very strong, and they want you to focus on them, all right? And I'm seeing something coming in very quickly over here. They're talking about love, okay? As long as you guys are going through your day, no matter what happens, okay, in a loving manner, you are moving into that fifth dimension. So if you're unsure and you feel like you have to do something special spiritually, or you want assurances that you're going into this fifth dimension, all you have to do, guys, is keep being kind from your heart. Be kind to others. Don't lower yourself when they're, doing third dimensional things and acting a fool. All right, just stand back and observe. Don't get emotionally involved. Don't get triggered. Be you all the time. All right. So I'm seeing, I have a masculine and a feminine here. Looks like a couple. And I'm seeing you are trying to manifest something big here with this Wheel of Fortune. Okay. I feel like you're, you were on the same page, but something recently changed. All right, so one of you or both of you stopped having faith that something very positive and spiritual was coming your way. This is the very thing we've been talking about for 2 years, guys. We're here now. All right, everybody's talking about this on the internet. We are all connected. We are all one consciousness. So everybody knows it's that feeling that something big is about to happen. We've all been feeling that way. A lot of us don't know what it is, okay? We've also been picking up on some really strange things, being affected by these powerful energies in all different manners. Okay, I've been having some new symptoms. I don't know about you guys, but just exhaustion, beyond exhaustion, just feeling so tired. One morning I woke up after a full night's sleep, and within 15-20 minutes I laid down and went back to sleep. I couldn't even stay awake. I couldn't even greet the day. And there is no motivation. I heard someone else talking about this morning, about having no motivation and the stillness, the feeling of stillness, things not moving. If this is how you're feeling, Aquas, please comment below. I'm interested in hearing how you all feel. Believe it or not, I connect with you guys all day. I look at the comments. I think about you guys. There's certain ones that comment a lot that I know your names, and I look for your comments, and I appreciate you all. Okay, and I even remember some of your situations. I'm doing readings for a lot of you now, so yeah, I'm really enjoying your companionship, your company. That's what it really feels like to me. But so again, I'm seeing, giving up on your dreams. All right, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm seeing you moving away from this big dream. The big dream is the Wheel of Fortune. This is about the prosperity and your wealth that's going to be coming in, guys. All right. A hint to you all is, if you're on the net, you might be noticing, on YouTube and other platforms, X, that there's a lot of videos, a lot of talk about checks, if you're on, if you watch Trump, and that's not an invitation for you to start typing negative things. And, all I have to do is mention that, and certain people go wonky. All right, I'm not saying anything negative or positive or anything about politics. I am just saying that there is a lot of mention, all right, about money from not just from one person, not just from one source. Okay, so I feel like this is a soft disclosure, getting us ready for what is to come. All right, just think about what I just said and take your mind off of, something that might have triggered you that I said 2 minutes ago. All right, some of you get very triggered. And by the way, I hate to tell you, but if that's how you're feeling and you can't accept someone else's, thought process, you're brainwashed. Okay, if you get triggered so hard that you get angry and you want to hurt people when they mention something you don't like, think about it. That's not normal. That's not how things were before. Okay, there's a lot of brainwashing going on right now. And so, when I hear people tell me their, opinions on things, they don't have to match mine. I'm okay with that. I respect other people's thoughts. But if you get triggered to the point where you're hating on someone, or you can't talk to them anymore, or you're just feeling so triggered, you have been brainwashed and you need to do something about that immediately. Whatever you're watching, you need to change that up. Stop watching that. Okay? All right, let's move on. All right, and that's for your own good. That's not to be mean or to trigger you some more. All right, and again, anybody writes anything negative on my site, I don't want to hear anything political. I am going to ban you from commenting on my site. All right, because the triggering is it's enormous. It makes people go cuckoo. They can't help themselves. Right? So, and inevitably, I will see somebody who will anyway write a negative from nothing. From nothing. I didn't say anything that should warrant that, but okay. All right. So I'm seeing here, as I said, you might be feeling like it's time to give up on this. The thought of that positive things are coming, financial positive things. Okay. But don't do that. Don't do that just yet. All right, guys, I'm going to end on this note. I hope that you enjoyed today's reading. I hope I brought you something. And again, please don't forget to hit that notification bell, hit the like button, and I will see you guys tomorrow.